I have received a eviction notice on my door because of the mandate no longer was extended from the governor. The money that was received for COVID relief was used in other places. Okay, y'all, on a serious tip, let me tell you guys what's been going on here in Las Vegas. Now, you guys know that COVID hit a lot of us really hard, especially small businesses. There has been a program out here assisting people with housing and being able to get the assistance that they need in order to help them with their rent. It's been a great help for me because of my hernia. I've been waiting for a little over a year to get my surgery to get all of this fixed, so I can get back to doing what I normally do, or in a different form. I finally have a doctor who can do or who can fix me, which is so wonderful. I've been through 3 doctors to try to get this entire thing done. But now our governor denied the mandate that allows the landlord to keep us in our places, even after they've been paid by assistance. The tripped up part is here in Las Vegas, we have our 211. And everything on our 211 redirects you back to CHAPS. And that's the rental assistance that is provided. I also applied for Salvation Army because Salvation Army usually helps people, but they denied me because my balance is outstanding. The reason why my balance is outstanding is because I've been waiting on CHAPS to complete my application since November 14th of last year when they had funding. This is a small business dilemma for a lot of us. This is my only source of income, and I've been trying my best to make it work every single day. This has not just happened to me. This is happening to over 10,000 other residents in the Las Vegas area, all at the same time. Now get this. When I applied for CHAPS, they approved me for 4 months of my rent that was due. I owe 6. On the legal form, it states that I need to put down the amount that I actually owe. And the amount that I owe is true to the best of my knowledge. Well, CHAPS told me that they can only approve me for 4 months. So I needed to put 4 months on my application, on that form. I refused to because that goes against the law. I'm not trying to commit a criminal act in order to get assistance. That's just stupid. If you can approve me for 4, then pay the 4. But if I know I owe 6, I'm going to state I owe 6. There are 46 abandoned apartments in my apartment complex because they are all going through something similar. I can't do that. I'm about to go through surgery and I still need 2 months to recover. So if you guys know of any additional resources or anything, that would be great. My court hearing is tomorrow at 1:30, and I wasn't going to post anything about this, but I figured I'd ask. A little birdie had already told me that the state no longer had money, that CHAPS was completely tapped out, and they had no more funding. So the likelihood of me getting assistance was very slim to none. And I'm now stuck in a rock and a hard place. Do I move all of my things and go to a different state and try it again? Or do I wait because I still have to get the surgery done? At the time, I was looking at my 2-bedroom apartment and was like, there is no way in the world that I can get this stuff out by myself. Exactly. Like, seriously. I think that is completely ridiculous for me to have to expose my entire life, because I don't usually do that. I stay to myself and I'm chilling. I feel like I'm compelled to do so. One, to show my validity, because when I talk to the news people, they're like, well, we need to check and verify with CHAPS. I sent you all the documentations plus all of the emails to back every single thing that I've said. Does the color of my skin always come into factor? 100%. Mere fact that I'm a black woman always comes into question. We are definitely the demographic that is never really taken seriously, and I'm tired of it. I'm truly tired of it. So if I have to share my full story, I definitely will, without hesitation. Not just for me, but for the other people who have been suffering and going through a similar situation and don't know how to use their voice. Sit in a courtroom and watch people scream out to the judge, "Judge, I just got a job. I just got a job. How am I supposed to pay and how am I supposed to catch up?" Or, "Judge, I got a kid. I got children that I'm trying to take care of." Or hearing that an elderly person had a panic attack with their grandchild because they have nowhere else to go. When an elderly person is forced to move into a week-to-week with their fixed income, it's too much and it's not okay. At this moment, it seems like my situation's fate is already sealed, according to Chaps. I was told yesterday that I don't have a choice, that I have to relocate. I'm still asking the question, how? And where am I going to get the help? And how I'm going to pay for the transportation to get myself to the new location? And where do you want to send me? And I'm still pending those answers. I now have 3 days. At the end of this day, 2. And what makes it so bad is Chaps had 10 days from the judge to get this rectified. That lets me know that, 1, the judge is in my corner. And he's tired of it too. Then when I reached out to the other nonprofit organizations just to see if they can help me pay at least for my utility bill, they tell me they don't have enough money. All of them. Because they're so backed up because so many people are needing assistance. And the other nonprofit organizations that I've been talking to have been encouraging me to keep going. And even if I have to relocate, these messages I will not take down until something gets fixed. Because again, this is not just about me. It's many other people in the Las Vegas and North Las Vegas area that are suffering badly. And nobody has done anything about it to fix it. Just push the button. I still got to get my surgery done. Because this hernia is... Think about my hernia. It's huge, right? But it's my large intestine. That is actually my large intestine. There is nothing protecting it but my skin. Nothing else. It is completely out. My guts are hanging out. And if I puncture, if I fall, if I move wrong, if I bump something wrong, it can be fatal for me. Y'all, it could be fatal for me. So the only thing at the time that I had hope for was the fact that we can get this surgery done. So come July 12th was my next appointment with my third doctor. When I went to go see her, she told me because she has never worked with the surgeon that I found through my insurance that things would have to go a different way. She commenced to tell me that she would have to cut one of my obliques, and once she cuts one of my obliques, I would completely lose it. I wouldn't even have it. And from there, she would cut from the left hip to the right hip, and she would push the large hernia in, and then she would be able to put everything back together. My downtime would be 6 to 8 weeks, but I really wouldn't fully be able to do the things that I know that I could do for about a year. And she said, like, in order to do that, I would have to lose 15 more pounds. Then I'm sitting here and I'm in a flux because I explained to her that I'm currently in a position where I'm about to lose my home. And the reason why is because I have been waiting for so long to get this surgery done. And she told me that she understood. And she said, just if you can lose the 15 pounds, we can go from there. So my new task was losing an additional 15 more pounds. Okay, here's the update. So yesterday I told you guys that they were planning on relocating me to another location. And there is no pun against anything. And I'm grateful that it's a possibility because they said that this is not something that they're opening up to everyone. I take this in 2 parts, and maybe this is just me, but one, it's a form to get me to be quiet and not say anything. The area in which they want to relocate me does not look like the most safest area at all. 1, I'm about to have my surgery next month. 2, I have a toddler. And 3, I'm single. And according to them, that's all they can offer me. So I'm working with my friend to see if I can stay with her. And I know you guys are probably like, well, why didn't you do that in the first place? Because 2 things. This friend has helped me with my son the entire time he has been born. And I have some amazing friends, but this one has been my rock. She's my sister. And I promise you, I'm not trying to be a burden to anybody. And with that being said, some of you have asked if you could help me in this journey through GoFundMe. And I've been contemplating whether or not I want to do that. The reason being is it is not anybody else's responsibility to help me in this situation, but the people who said that they would. And for that, I have not broadcast my GoFundMe at all. But I will tell you, I greatly appreciate you guys for wanting to help me. And Tiny Boss. It is amazing. I'm working on a deal to see if the city would pay for my relocation as far as moving my stuff, since I cannot move anything or lift, to a storage unit, and I just stay with my friend until after my surgery. But I'm still not going to stop fighting. Isn't that crazy? Because again, like I said, it's not about me. I recently had a conversation with my cousin, and he lived in Chicago for a long time. And he said that this was something that they did in Chicago with Cabrini Green. If you're familiar with the area, you know what I'm talking about. And the government did the same thing with my own city back home in Michigan. They forced people out in order for them to purchase homes, or corporate to purchase homes in order for them to make money. Business-wise, it makes sense. But when it comes down to human life, it's despicable. And because of that, I'm still going to keep fighting.